Today in math, we are going to be learning about two-dimensional shapes. What are two-dimensional shapes? Two-dimensional shapes are shapes that have a flat surface, like a square, a rectangle, a triangle. If I draw it on the board, you can't go up to it and just take it off the board because it's flat. It's two-dimensional. So we'll learn about two-dimensional shapes and the different attributes of the shape. What I have here is a square. And my square, I have written a couple things around it. The first thing I want to start with is how two-dimensional shapes can be open or closed. It's exactly what it looks like. If it's open, one of the sides are open and I could like drive a car into its garage type thing. But when it's closed, I run into a wall. Boop. So closed means all the sides connect and there's no openings. Here, when it's open, the sides do not connect and there's one way that you can get in, some way in the shape. Now up here I have a square. A square is a closed shape because it doesn't have any openings. Now with a square, it has sides. This square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. There's 4 sides on a square. The sides are these edges. If you're not sure what a side is, these are the sides. So a square has 4 sides. So I'm going to write that here. Now, when we look at a two-dimensional shapes, any time when two ends meet and make a point, so when two ends meet and they make a point like these, we call that a vertex. So anytime when two ends meet and make a point, we call it a vertex. Now, when there is more than one vertex, we say vertices. Repeat after me and say vertices. Yes, vertices. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 points where two ends meet on my square. So there are 4 vertices on the square. We can count them again together. So I'm going to count my points. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 vertices on this square. So I know with my two-dimensional shapes, they can be open or closed. Open means that there's an opening. Closed means all the sides connect. They have sides, like my rectangle, and my rectangle has 4 sides. And the corners are called a vertex. But more than one, we say vertices. On my square, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Now I'm going to show you a different shape and see if we can figure out the vertices and sides together. This shape here is a triangle. It has 1, 2, 3 sides. So 3 sides. Remember, the points are called vertices. So let's count to see how many vertices a triangle has. 1, 2, 3. So a triangle has 3 vertices. Now, is this shape open or closed? It's closed, yes. So there's no way, if I had a car, I could drive it into that shape because there's no openings. I can draw this. It's a shape. It's flat. It's two-dimensional. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. And it is open because I can drive my car right into it. Now, if I looked at this and I wanted to count the vertices, I just circle where anytime I see a point. So all the points where two ends meet, I'm going to circle. So this open shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. Let's do one more shape together. And this time, you will send your teacher a message and let her know how many vertices and how many sides this shape has, and let her also know if it's an open or closed shape. So here we have a rectangle. I will give you a little hint. I will circle the vertices. There's a vertex, there's a vertex, there's a vertex, there's a vertex. All together, there are vertices. So you have to tell your teachers how many points, how many vertices are there. Then you're going to tell them how many sides you have. Those are the sides. Let your teacher know how many sides does a rectangle have. And last, you're going to say and decide if this is an open or closed shape. All right, so let's just quickly review what we've learned so far. We know that two-dimensional shapes are flat. We know that when two ends meet and make a point, that is called a vertex. But when there's more than one vertex, we call it vertices. We also know that shapes have sides. And last, we also know that shapes can be two-dimensional shapes can be open or closed. It's open when there is an opening like that and we can get into it and the sides do not connect. It's closed when we can't get into it and the sides connect. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Now you're going to go on to Splash Math, complete your two-dimensional shape assignment, and you are good to go. I will see you later. Bye.